The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pelé chasing after it. Gabriel turns back here, probably the best option. Looking for the run. That's a nicely shaped ball. Nice control. He's free, he has got space. That's good defending, very good defending. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yaya Toure cannot be beaten that easily. Seedorf. Now it's Pelé. He's found a way past, and he is dashing away. And he's there to belt it away. Xavi Alonso looking to pass their way up the pitch. Great vision. Oh, now he can run away with it. Shoots! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Spread to the right. Xavi Alonso does well to get it back. Nicely weighted ball. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. And it's Stojkovic. Oh, perfectly measured that. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, sweet feet. Stojkovic proves just a little bit too... Big chance! And no, just off target.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, well played, well played. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Stojkovic can see things others simply cannot. Good ball over the top. Gabriel makes the interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Takes a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Borussia Dortmund really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
And he was quick to react. That is ended up in no man's land. Otto. Somewhat off target. Xavi Alonso. Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now it's Pelé. Well, we expected better, and so did he. David Villa. Zanetti. And it's Nedved. Tries to pass it through. Good read, needed to be.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is a great pick out. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's a sharp little ball here. Otto tries a cross. Ferdinand can get it clear. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super find. Oh, that's well spotted. Gabriel. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Milan unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So straight into the second half.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Time and again they are repelled. And this is Pele, Stojkovic. There's a searching pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nedved, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Borussia Dortmund have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Can he get it through? Long ball by the goalkeeper. Panucci is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Donatoni is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Stood up well to him there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Milan are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Nedved gets into a good position. That's cause for mild irritation. Now it's Griezmann. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And the pass is intercepted. And he's quick to get rid. And he's managed to get free. Pele. He's shifting through the... And a chance! And that's a sharp finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 18, Del Piero. Coming on
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 4.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 22, Pele. Coming on the field
Otto
is number 7,
crosses it in.
Cantona.
Terrific effort! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Osimhen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Zanetti, a picture of focus and alertness. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, he's found support out wide.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Otto. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's good play. Oh, he's enjoyed that. Oh, he's given it away. Otto puts the ball in. And they've got rid. And this is Roberto Carlos. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. This is a chance for Borussia Dortmund to break. Now it's Seedorf, tries to play it through. He is through here.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first.
Nedved. Number 20, Seedorf. Coming on the field, number 8, Adar. Number 17, Vieira. Substitution in progress.
Milan are looking to go forward now. Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Stojkovic with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Azar. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Yaya Toure. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And here's Cantona. And he's in on goal. Raul. Probing pass. And no, that was never going to make it. Otto. And here's Mbappe. Last chance, perhaps. Chance, surely! And that would have been some goal.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
That's that, the end. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marcelo. He's pretty much a defender in name alone to be...
Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Messi. Hakimi to Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
That's a player who's very good at his craft. If space is to be found, he'll find it.
Pass is just off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Probing pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pelé. Marcelo delivers the ball. Roberto Carlos can get it clear. Just eases him off the ball. Fermin. Pelé. Marcelo. He's shifting through the gears. Towering header. Goal! Barcelona! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Fermin.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Seedorf gives no quarter whatsoever. And this is Messi. Ah, such a clever touch. Great vision. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Donatoni crosses it in. Right card! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Edmilson.
Milan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And he's managed to get free. Hangs in a cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And this is Griezmann. Pepe wins the duel this time. Aubameyang.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Can he get it through? Can he get on the end of this? It's not an especially good pass, that. Pele. Now, what about a counter-attack? Aimed beyond the defence. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Tries to play it through. Now it's Griezmann. Rafael Varane produces the perfect tackle there. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Messi. Tries one from range. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And here's Osimhen. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Varane defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Lopez. Defending was strong and firm. And here's Donatoni, looking for options for movement. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
And the through ball. Aubameyang. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Milan unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Milan can really do with...
Great chance! It's in! AC Milan are all square. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Rijkaard. And it's Cannavaro. Edmilson. Now, can they get him away? Seedorf. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, that was vital. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's a cute ball. Well read, nice interception. Seedorf. It's a pretty loose pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's good defending, very good defending. That's a sharp pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
He shifted it to the flank. Fermin. Pele. Threads one in. Now it's open. He's having a hit! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Pele. And it's Marcelo. Goes for a shot! Well, they could break here. That's beautifully weighted. Pepe gets across to intercept that. Edmilson. Fermin. That's a nicely shaped ball. Pele picked out brilliantly. Jordan Henderson. Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Messi. Looking to play him in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's got away from him. And it's Marcelo. And he's cut it out.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Not the most accurate pass. This is a promising build-up. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's a key interception. And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 6.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it.
There's the shot! And that could have brought them level.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Attenzione, un cambio. Cambio di giocatori.
That has not gone well. And he was quick to react. The ball has bounced loose now. Can he spark a counter here? Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Tries to pass it through. He has found the way through.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Shevchenko. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Seedorf. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cruyff. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Milan perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's got to be said, Peter, it's a day to forget for the players at the heart of the defence who were just getting beaten way too easily on so many occasions. But I think the manager, too, has to take responsibility for his failure to stop the leaks.